What is going on, chat man? We are back, and today we are reacting to Ron Harper viciously humbles LeBron James, and fans says bubble championship is trash and it doesn't dot dot dot. This was highly anticipated and highly recommended. As you guys know, or if you're new to my channel, I'm the biggest LeBron James fan of all time, bro. Like, genuinely, I'm the biggest LeBron James fan of all time, but you guys actually turned me into a Jordan fan. I would have never thought that I'd turn into a Jordan fan a day in my life until, you guys came along and recommended me amazing videos to react to. But, with that being said, let's get straight into the video. And if you guys are new to my channel and you like old NBA content, man, hit the subscribe button, man, and join the crew. But with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Yes, sir.
Former
Okay.
RBA player Ron Harper goes.
First off, before we do start, I don't think that, LeBron's bubble championship was weak. Because, that was a hard time in life. Like, remember, Corona, COVID, you couldn't even do most of the things that you can do. So I think it was kind of impressive that he did win it in the bubble because, I don't know, it just feels way a different atmosphere, he's not used to and everything. But, hey, I don't want to give any excuses, man. Let's just get straight into the video. Yes, sir.
Peter Parker on LeBron James as he lures LeBron James into the spider web and finishes him like a Black Widow spider. But Ron Harper plays the can opener and opens a can of whoop ass on LeBron James with.
He kind of seems like a hater. We're only 20 seconds in, and he said LeBum at least 3 times. Oh, I know how this is gonna go, chat. Oh my gosh.
The truth. But Ron Harper goes Travis Barker and kicks the out of LeBron James like how Travis Barker kicks his drums. But Ron Harper says, hold on, wait a second there, buddy. These words don't sting hard enough. I need to be a little more harsher on LeBron James. But Ron Harper responded to a LeBron James superfan on social media about LeBron James' Mickey Mouse bubble ring and him trying to validate the ring as if the ring holds weight in the GOAT discussion, as they will also throw it.
Okay, I don't know if it holds weight in the GOAT discussion, but why are we taking the fact that, he won a ring in the bubble? That was low-key kind of impressive, chat. What do you guys think about the bubble championship? Do you guys think that was genuinely one of the weakest runs of all time? One of the most weakest NBA championships of all time? Let me know down below, because, hey, based on what I'm hearing, people think it's weak, bro. Really.
Attacks and shots at the late great Kobe Bean Bryant loyalists, stating that only Kobe fans specifically try to invalidate the 2020 RBA championship.
What?
But let's read the encounter by the random fan and Ron Harper. But this article is per Athlon Sports via MSN Sports Media, and the headline reads, LeBron James bubble ring called trash by Michael Jordan's former teammate.
What?
So the article goes on to say, when it comes to the never-ending LeBron James versus Jordan debate, every ring counts, or does it? LeBron James.
What? Come on, man. Like, genuinely, come on. Ron Harper. I'm not too familiar with Ron Harper, chat. I know he's an elite defender. You guys been, telling me that, Ron Harper is a really good defender in NBA history. Probably one of the best. But, come on, man. Sky.
James sits just 2 titles behind Michael Jordan's 6, but not everyone's ready to give him full credit. It goes on to say, in fact, one of Jordan's former teammates just threw some serious shade at LeBron's 2020 RBA championship, the one won inside the RBA bubble during the height of the pandemic. According to him, that title doesn't carry the same weight, and he didn't hold back, even calling it trash. Looks like the rivalry is.
Okay, come on. It isn't just a rivalry between the players anymore, and it was trash. Do you know what was going on in the bubble? Come on, like, we had Dallas Mavericks going crazy. The Lakers were going crazy. We had, what else did we have? We had a bunch of teams that weren't going crazy during the regular, Memphis, Miami. Like, a lot of teams that weren't going crazy during the regular season absolutely showed out in the bubble, especially the role players. They played a lot better, which was kind of off to me. Why are they playing better in the bubble but not in the actual NBA? You know what I'm saying?
isn't just between the players anymore. It goes on to say the man in question here is Ron Harper, who played for the Bulls from 1994 to 1999, and in the process won 3 rings with Jordan himself. Harper replied to an ex-post discussing the 2020 NBA championship won by James and the Lakers and the legitimacy of it. He did not mince his words in sharing his true feelings about the same saying. He said, quote, "The bubble ring is just that, a bubble ring. Trash." The fan went on to say, quote, "I don't think it's true Lakers fans who dismissed the 2020 NBA championship. It's mostly Kobe loyalists who can't stand that someone other than Kobe brought relevance back to LA."
Exactly.
End quote. Ron Harper responded.
So, a bubble ring is just that. A bubble ring is trash. What? Come on, bro. I don't even think, guys, chat. Was Ron Harper a really good elite player to be talking like this? Like, was he averaging 20 points per game to be talking on LeBron like that? Genuinely. No glaze, though. No glaze. I'm not even being biased. Was it, like, I don't think it was that bad. I thought it was pretty good. Everyone was playing good.
By saying the bubble ring is just that, a bubble ring. Trash. See, these bronzesexual fans has LeBron James balls, and I ain't talking about basketballs, so deep down their throats that they don't even realize that the same argument could be said about the bronzesexuals. The LBJ.
Okay, first off, I'm not no bronzesexual. I'm just spitting facts. I'm just trying to, get my point across. But
Only the LeBron James loyalists try to force this Disney Sweet Life of Zach and Cody championship on us. The difference is the bronzesexuals would try to throw insults and low blows or question your basketball judgment, and they have to find a deeper reason as to why you don't agree with LeBron James' bubble ring. If someone has to keep trying to tell you or try to convince you that something has more value or is greater than what it actually is, then clearly it's not. Now the bronzesexuals will try to move the goalposts and say, well, the only reason Ron Harper is saying this because he was Michael Jordan's teammate. He has to defend Michael Jordan.
That might be a big factor, actually. And he was a teammate of Kobe. 2 guys that came before LeBron. LeBron won in LA. Fans are probably mad that LeBron won in LA because it's Kobe, and he's it might be a little bit biased towards Ron Harper.
He has to try to diminish LeBron James' accomplishments because it's something that Jordan never did. They don't want him to seem greater than Michael Jordan. But none of Michael Jordan's championships can be questioned. But Ron Harper knows that LeBron James' bubble ring is fugazi. And trust me, if Ron Harper is saying it, then you can bet your bottom dollar that more RPA players in the league don't respect that bubble championship. I mean, it was clearly the easiest ring to win in the world. Professional RPA players who played on the highest level will tell you that there is a total difference between playing in a hostile territory with hundreds of fans chanting, some even heckling the players. It's way different than playing in an empty bubble gym with no fans and it's as quiet as a library. I mean, no pressure whatsoever. I mean, get real, people. And this how you know this was all corrupt from the jump, because if the whole world is social distancing and staying away from each other, and they say that it could only be 10 people around each other, then why in the world do you have all of these players in the bubble inside instead of playing outdoors with fresh air? But Ron Harper,
they were quarantined. They had to leave. They had to stay in the facility without leaving. Chat, do you guys genuinely think that this is the most weakest championship of all time? Can you guys let me know down below what your thoughts are on that?
Has played with the best of the best, even played with the greatest of all time in Michael Jordan. If MJ and Kobe would have played in the bubble and they won, they would have just gave that ring away. Probably would have donated the ring. LeBron James fans are like, oh, I bet their favorite team would have won that bubble championship and it would have counted. Well, I guess we'll never know. You
guys think that if Jordan and Kobe won inside the bubble, they'd give away their hard-working ring to someone? Just give it away. I don't think any NBA player would do that, genuinely. It's still a championship.
No, because no one else won that bubble championship other than the Los Angeles Lakers. And even Lou Williams stated that the Clippers took their foot off the gas when they heard rumblings that highly respected players and executives within the league wouldn't respect that bubble championship. They said forget it because
What?
nobody's going to respect it. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant wouldn't have respected the bubble championship. Their basketball peers, who are the greats, they don't respect.
I think that's cap. If Kobe RIP was alive during when LeBron won the championship, he'd be very happy because he brought him a championship in LA. He's a LA Laker. Kobe would definitely appreciate that. I feel like that's a little bit too biased right there. I don't know. I can't say anything for Jordan, but I feel like Kobe would appreciate that, chat.
It either. But of course, Le Bubble Boy James, he respects it because he loves participation awards. Any award that he
What?
can get to boost his ego, he'd take it. You can give LeBum James a trophy for being the fakest, most disingenuous pro-black activist in the world, and I bet he'd still take it. He'd still take the award. But Ron Harper is a better player than LeBum.
That's so much hate right there, chat. Can we be honest? Can we be honest? He's kind of hating. That was extremely hate. That wasn't even about basketball.
James. I'd take Ron Harper over LeBum James any day. At least I know that he'll play defense. LeBum James fans desperately want for that bubble title to mean something. They want us, the real basketball fans, and the basketball world to respect it. Deep down, they want LeBum James basketball peers to respect the championship. But nobody does. Kobe Bryant 2 championship rings that he won without Shaquille O'Neal holds far more weight in the GOAT discussion than
What?
LeBum James bubble championship, and that's why the Bronzexuals have to constantly defend
2 rings to one always holds way more weight. Back to back, that holds way more weight. Like that holds way more weight, chat.
the bubble title on social media because it's trash, garbage juice, doodle water. And lastly, when did LeBum James bring the Lakers back to relevancy? The Lakers were already relevant before LeBum James, and the
Exactly.
Lakers will always be relevant. The Lakers are a worldwide global brand, one of the most popular franchises in the world. Win or lose, the Los Angeles Lakers, their arenas are still packed out. Even before LeBum James, they packed out arenas.
But they literally had a losing record for many years after Kobe left. LeBron actually helped them start winning and actually getting into the playoffs. Come on now. You gotta hate that much, but at least get the facts right, bro.
On the road. It just further proves that LeBum James fans know nothing about basketball and only follow LeBum James. But the difference is, it's
What?
not just Kobe Bryant fans that were packing out games for him. It was a collective. Kobe and Laker fans packed out arenas. But for LeBum James, it's just mostly LeBum James fans who pack out the arenas. But now, since Luka is officially the face of the team, his fans, in addition to real Laker fans, will pack out the arenas now.
Chat, we have to discuss that for sure. I feel like, he had some points where he was right, but I also think that he was kind of hating, chat. Can we be honest? Can we be a little bit biased? He was hating a little bit. When the video already started, he called him LeBum 3 times in the first minute. That was kind of crazy, but you know, at least you guys know that I'm down to react to anything. But unfortunately, this is the end of the video, chat. Make sure you guys recommend me some more stuff to react to. You guys have been recommending me bangers. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, man, and I'll catch y'all next time. Yes, sir. I said that twice.